Since uh, since everybody seems to like my videos, why don't I just make one more? Why the hell not? Ain't nothing better to do. Cause, and like I said, I'm gonna say this. I told my wife a while ago, he's nothing against Nick. And like I said, you know, he's a good guy, and you know, but you always don't get what you want. All right, you crave for something, you hope something good's gonna happen, and I just gotta be honest with you. The day my dad died, my soul's died because I can't get it back. And I can't live like this in misery anymore. God damn you! You fucking ass! You take the one fucking thing I had going for me away. What the fuck's wrong with you? What in the goddamn hell are you trying to do to me?
In the video. I'm in the video.
What is it wrong with you?
Honey, I'm in the video.
No, I'm telling the truth.
Baby.
I'm sick to death of God this, God that. I'm sick of it.
I'm in the video.
No, I'm not.
Baby.
Listen to me.
Baby.
I'm sick of it.
Baby, come on.
No. See, you're not letting me get it out. I am hurt. I have had enough. My grandmother has put me through misery. Ever since he's died, it's my fault that everybody up here in Decatur didn't get what they want, and they didn't get their little stuff they all wanted. No, I'm going to get this out. I'm going to get this out. I don't want to be interrupted. I just want to get all this out. It's about to take me a while. But I hope God 100% responsible for my misery as of right now. When he took Danny away, that was it for me. He took Darren away from me. He got that fucking Laura or whatever the hell it is. He wanted that fucking shit. What else is there? My goddamn mother don't even want nothing to do with me. What the fuck? I've got to play second fiddle to my grandmother. One of these goddamn people that goes to bingo. Then what else do you do? Well, what else do we need, honey? Let me see. Let me see. Something we ain't had in 102 years. Guess what that might be? What is that? Now we got a virus on the earth. Now everybody hides their face. Now everybody won't come out of their apartment. Everybody won't do nothing because of a virus. Whoopee-doo. What in the hell's going to happen next? I believe this earth's going to end soon enough. It wouldn't surprise me if a fucking asteroid just come down here and kill us all. I don't have no faith in nothing. There is nothing left for me to accomplish. There is nothing left. I told my wife, I said the worst thing she could do is get rid of her dolls. Because that's the only thing that brings a smile on her face besides me sitting here. And I told her, we're just going to sit here till we fucking rot. It looks like it. I told her my gut ain't been wrong many times. And I'm trying hard right now, not crying on this video. But I'll tell you something. So help me, I have been at this thing for 5 years. The last two years or so of it, yeah, I'm going all the way back to the one on Facebook, Kerry Walker. That was supposed to be here. That was supposed to happen. What the hell happened to that? Well, God's smiling too. He's laughing. He's having a big old time up there, isn't he? Fella lost $3,000. That's not a chunk of, that's not just pennies. That's a lot of money to be my wife. What the fuck? What the hell else has to happen to me before something, takes me out of here. What the fuck? There's nothing going anywhere right. I can't have a job because everybody up there don't know how to do nothing. I get played, I get laid off. Hell, I'd have been happy. That right there would have given me something to do for a few hours. I don't have to be like everybody else and work all day long. I just need something. My wife needs something to do every once in a while. She gets tired looking at this damn TV. Look at this fucking TV over here. She gets tired of it after a while. I know I'm upsetting her a little bit, but I feel like this is on my heart. I got to get this thing out. I don't know what else to do. I put stuff out there on Facebook. Me and her have. We broke our backs trying to get out there. I can't put this stuff on t-shirts and posters and go out there every day and make her sit out there in the hot and the cold and pouring down rain and it's snowing or something. I'm not going to have her do that. I'm not doing it. Goddamn, I'm not telling no lies, people. All they fucking people want something that me and my wife do not have any interest in. And it's coming around and doing friends. I don't want friends. She don't want friends. No, that's the only thing she's got. No, honey, I like your dolls. I'm the only supporter of these dolls. I just said. Huh? We're fine. We got free food coming.
But that's not enough.
We've got plenty. We're gonna get there. Like I said, this whole thing, I gotta get all this out. I know she's a little upset because I'm animated right now. But I don't care. I hope I don't live. If I have to live like this, I sure hope I don't live that long. Because I certainly can't take it. I can't stand to see my wife like this. I can't stand to be here. I hate this goddamn neighbor next door. I hate this goddamn shit that was over here. These fucking people that wasn't nothing but drunks. I'd rather be 6 feet under right now because there ain't nothing else better to do. Because they ain't anything to live for. Every time I go and try to get somewhere, my wife tries to go get somewhere. Hell, what else do I have to bring up? She's tried people at the nursing home. She's tried the girls' club thing. Tried the boys and girls club. She's tried everything else out here. Nobody won't hire her. But the minute one of them fucking young teen. The next, I'm trying. God dang. I have a bad memory as it is. I don't care what their reasons are. But it's pretty damn bad when you've got two people that are handicapped and don't drive and they can't do anything else. I've ate, I've drunk, I've done everything else that there is to do. That's the two things that we get done. Or a house chore. Or maybe going, once a week, whoopee, we get out, go and spend what, $40, $60, whatever it might be. Just, it's not nothing. Like I said, it's nothing. I mean, it's really nothing. I ain't felt motivated since I've left Hardy's. They tore my spirit down. That everything's happened to me. Like I said, I just can't keep taking these bullets. Nothing seems to get any better for me or my wife. Everybody else out there can go have a big old hoo-ha. They got a whole bunch of people around them. They got a whole bunch of this and a whole bunch of that, and they're out there laughing it up. They think this is funny. I've had people come out on Facebook, and why don't put it out there on Facebook? Why don't use their little video thing? Because it'll mess up. I trust my YouTube. I'll sit here till whenever it is, I breathe my last breath. Whenever it is, I don't have any more blood pumped through my veins or a nice heartbeat. I can't, because I tell you right now, I told my wife, I don't want this dang bestie stuff if it ain't going to come anytime soon. When I have hit a certain age, I'm giving up. You know, I don't care how long I got left, but I'm not spending it waiting on God's ass to move. I am not in the mood. I don't want that for my wife. I don't want that for me. I think we've had enough misery. I think you've done enough, God. I think you need to just shut the hell up. And anybody else up there thinks this is funny, you can shut up too, Danny. If you're sitting up there having a hoo-ha or Dot, you think this is fucking funny? Or whoever else thinks it's funny. It ain't funny to me and my wife. Yeah, I ain't no saint. My wife ain't no saint, but I don't deserve to see me and my wife sitting up here like this. This is miserable. One of the worst fucking things. Well, yeah, I'm going to leave you down here at the gospel, Derek. All she does is go around and do all this fucking shit. She talks behind my back. She makes everything out to be about her. My mom makes everything out to be about her and Oscar all the time. And whatever it is they want to do, and the little brat star, she's never been a fan of mine. My mother's tried to make me bend over backwards trying to get her and me to like each other. I don't know what she wants us to do, kiss and make up or fuck. I don't know what it is. I ain't never been a big fan of her. Never. Oh, yeah, Derek, she's changed. All the time, that's all I've heard. Oh, she's changed, Derek. She's changed. She's new. She don't do the same. She's always done me the same way. Every single time. My wife has witnessed the last few times.
Yeah.
It ain't changed.
No, she ain't changed one bit.
It's like an epidemic. It is like a fucking virus. Every time she fucking walks in down here at the fucking pig. These goddamn fuckers down here, the old fucking Gene Wade and the whole bunch can't get their goddamn eyes off of them. That old chlorine over there, she thinks the world of her. She don't know what I know. And you know, I don't know many people, but I know her. And I will not.
She tells her kids off field.
I will not have my intelligence insulted by anybody. Oh, yeah, my time's coming. My wife's time's coming. We're not supposed to be happy. We're not supposed to have any happiness happen anymore. It even says so in the Bible. All that's going to happen is everything's going to continue to do what, honey? Get worse. No happiness, people. No happiness. So whatever you got, everybody out there in the world, even if I don't know you, even if you're in some other country, I'll never be there. But if you see this video, just realize, just like what happened to me, it can happen to you. One day you can have your dear old mother there. You may like her the best, unlike my mother. You may like her the best. You may even like your dad. You may like both of your parents. One of these days, it could be all over. You know, I don't, like I said, I didn't wish for things to go down like this, but everybody I laid my eyes on, my wife's family, my own family. Like I said, the only people I've bragged on, that I used to brag on, was Danny, Dot, and, you know, Mark, Melissa. Everybody else has turned their back on me. They've made me miserable. Ever since Danny's passed, so I can't help it. That was one thing that kept me happy. One thing I knew that me and my wife could talk to. We could go out there and laugh, have a good time. He could joke around with us. We could have a good time. We don't need a crack whore. Like I said, if he were here, it wouldn't even be an issue. I like going out there and shopping My dad was like a woman that comes shopping. He'd go out there. He didn't care if you stayed out there 5, 6 hours. He'd go home. It entertained him. It gave you something to do. But like I said, I was out here. I told my wife, it's all it is crack whores and fucking people that their brains are so fucked up in the head they ain't got nothing left. They don't know what a good time is. You know what's bad is my childhood and my wife's childhood outdoes anyone else's. After we lived in our era, these rest of these eras are dead. They have no chance of survival. They have no chance. Everything's gotten worse. Technology's gotten worse. News has gotten worse. The only thing they talk about is stuff that are bad. You know what I'm saying? It's bad. This world is going to continue to deteriorate and get worse. I don't want this to happen, but it's going to. And we may be only 2 people of this, but everybody's fixing to get what's coming to them eventually. And when that happens, then maybe y'all will see what I'm talking about. My wife has hoped, well, Derek, maybe you'll have a good feeling come to you. Well, I've been waiting. I think she's waited patiently. I've waited patiently. But I don't see any wiggle room. I don't see a chance in hell that this is going to get any better. I got to see, she knows this and I know this. It's just time to lay down and give up. We've had enough bad things happen to us. I'm tired of fucking Susans. I'm tired of the fucking Jennifers and all these other little potholes coming out here at their doors and making themselves known. They need to stay in their doors and shut up. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, which apparently you don't, all you do is blame my wife or me for your own personal problems. Oh, yeah, honey. And no, it ain't you. Oh, I ain't mad at you.
It's still warm.
But, yeah.
Sorry, the marshmallows melted a little bit.
Oh, it's all right. But I'm just going to say, we're going to sit here till we fucking kick a bucket. I mean, that's all left. I've tried to accomplish working. I did 3 jobs. I went out there. My wife's tried to go out there and get something. But these damn people, even that one, the last time we had one of them fucking emergency people come up here, they had to bring their fucking slut over her whore wife up in here carrying on. I couldn't even say one word. I've told my wife I wish Cody Rhodes had come up here and just put a paper bag on my head. So that's what I need. I don't need to look at nobody. I don't even need to speak. Because I ain't worth nothing. Like I said, me and my wife will sit here. We'll make everybody else happy. Everybody will win out here. It's fine. It's okay. I can accept it. It's all right. Because I see how the world works now. I really do. They want to play hardball, so I don't want to see any of you trying to say, oh, yeah, I saw this and that and everything. Like I said, y'all don't care. Nobody cares. Y'all want you want everybody from my wife's family to my own family, they want to turn their back on me. I said, I'll sit here and suffer. They didn't give a goddamn shit what we was trying to do. I was trying to help them out. Hoping that Carrie come down here. So at least that way we wouldn't have to use Granny all the time. Old gossiper. She sat there and made shit out of it. Said those hurtful things. Oh, it's fake. Ain't no way anybody looked that good. Oh, okay. Well, I can't help what comes. I've had these damn things. I just got through with one the other about a week or 2 ago. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of these damn people coming up to me, and my wife especially, because they don't usually come up to me. They usually wait till I'm not around to pull one of their little stunts. And every single time, they never feel like there's anything to them. They just play a game. If you already got shit going on, what is the reason for you to try and say, "Oh, I saw this. Oh, I saw that." Well, I hope you see this one because as much as I wanted this to happen for me and my wife, I realized there ain't no chance in hell that it happened. None. We got zero chance. If we do one thing to try to promote it, if we do one thing to try to encourage something that we want, not what everybody else wants, right? Yeah, she told me I'll go ahead and I'll say it, because like I said, I didn't put a time limit on this video. She said everybody at church wasn't laughing. Well, I wouldn't think so. They're trying to behave. They're trying to be good. I'm glad she got to tell something. I'm glad that Nick let her do that. But I'm just telling you, nothing's going to change. I don't foresee any certain way that you could. If I knew of a way, like I told my wife, or if she knew of a way, we wouldn't be sitting here having to suffer in this. We eat, sleep, repeat. That's all we do, and clean the house a little bit. There ain't nothing else to do. There's no other avenues to go. There's no clubs. There's no bars. There's no excitement out here. Whoopie doo dah. I hear a car every once in a while coming up and down the road, or somebody's motorcycle. Big deal. Or I hear a fucking ambulance or police car every once in a while. Like I said, it is dead out here. The only reason you'd come out here is if you're about ready to probably fucking kick the bucket. And maybe it was your last stop on the tour or something. I don't know. But it's miserable. I mean, there's a little old kids park thing down here. There's the fair once a year, same 200 or 300 people. It's the same bullshit. Like I said, when their damn grandkids has fucking kid, big deal. That's the only thing keeping these damn schools alive. If it wasn't for that, they'd be sunk. These old people couldn't keep this thing alive. Well, I'm telling you, it sucks being here. I grew up here most of all my life. Almost all my life I've been here in Decatur. I like the weather, and I like how quiet it is at times. Oh yeah, I said something, and I did the same thing I'm doing here. I just didn't have a fucking video camera. God, you answered that, didn't you? Well, it took you a year and a half. She came out twice. What's up with this, right? It's something stupid. It don't take you that fucking long to hit somebody spiritually. I've seen it in fucking Walmart one time. I don't know. One time somebody said they paid for something for my wife. I can't even remember now what that was. She didn't even have to pay for it. What the fuck is going on? Like I said, the only thing I can think is the end of the world's coming. That's the only thing I can think it is. Not just for me and my wife, but it must be apparent for everybody. Now I hear, Russia and them, they're going to start a war. Well, like I said, it says in the Bible there's going to be a lot of wars. There's going to be a lot of things happening. So, we've been saying it for a good while. One of these days, our military ain't going to be able to stop it. One of these days, we can have all the people in the world. All it has to come down here is one of these big fucking rocks, one of these asteroids, and it would destroy us all. I took Earth science, and it wouldn't take but one of them suckers right there, and we would be gone. The only reason this planet ain't fucking died a death yet, and there's still people here because we have those astronauts in space that's got those lasers. And then when them suckers comes, they're able to take one of them lasers and split it up so it don't come down here and kill us all. One of these days they might not know when them things is coming, then it would end. But that's what's saving us right now from us, not being here, and or at least still having an Earth, planet still, but it's dying a slow death. I mean, you can see it all over the place. The way the weather is now, the weather's so out of sync. It stays fairly warm and never gets. It gets kind of cool at night, but like I said, it don't get. The rain don't seem to come enough, and then when it does come, it's always the wrong time, and then it gets hot as blue blazes up here, and you can see the signs of the world's ending. As God, as like I said, there's something weird going on with this world. I mean, everybody's attacking everybody for every little thing, whether it's a misspelled word, whether it's you just tell nobody wants to be nice anymore. Me and my wife, it's a shame, but we grew up decades ago. I'm almost 40 years old. And it ain't that long ago when we didn't have all this extra crazy stuff going on. But all this technology and everything else, it's apparently it's showing. It's time. It's about time for something to happen. My wife's right. There's something but I feel it's going to be bad. And I'll tell this story. My I guess she'd be my great grandmother. On my mom's side, there was one named Beverly. She knew that fucking terrorist attack was going to happen. Call me crazy. She died about 2 months, 2 or 3 months, or whatever it was. It wasn't long. 2 or 3 months. She took that Bible and she said to my mama and whoever saw her take her last breath. My brother even asked me, he said, "How's that happen?" That's what my mom told me over the phone. She said, "That's just, it can happen to you. It's what, you don't have to, it's practice," because he was so young. He wasn't but about, I'm a little bit older than he is. But at the time, he was like, "How could this happen?" It can. You don't have to be doing nothing. You just same time, it could be your time. But before she died, she said there was something bad going to happen. And she had one of them Bibles, I believe it was, near her. And she looked everybody in the eye and she said, "Something bad's fixing to happen." And just before that, she died right after. She took her last breath, and that 2 or 3 months later, that's when all them goddamn fucking airplanes hit that fucking thing in New York. And all that fucking shit went on forever. Talking about misery. I tell you what, this fucking virus has just about got me. That's all the fella talks about. That's the only thing on anybody's brain now. It's getting bad. Now that 9/11 thing don't compare to nothing. Oh wow, yeah. What, thousands of people died, but my God, I believe this virus is just about top that. That's all they're going to talk about for next. I don't even think this planet could last another 100 years. I don't know. Because look, it's showing. I mean, it's showing something. I mean, I'm not Nostradamus or nothing, but he's been wrong many times when world's going to end. I ain't trying to say what year and put a timeline on it, but I'm just telling you, I kind of think it's coming. And it's going to be sooner rather than later, of course. But, the way everybody treats everybody and the way these racist people out here, and then there's all kinds of other stuff going on, the Me Too movements and all this other stuff. Just, that's all you hear about. Somebody wants to talk about drama. You can't, my wife tried to bring 2 or 3 people in here. You can't bring nobody in here in front of me. I'll kill them over in less than 5 minutes. They don't last in front of me. My wife's tried me. It ain't no fun no more. Like I said, I once had fun. My wife once had fun when we was a lot younger. We can tell that people have changed. I'm just saying, there's no fun. Everybody points at you and says this is your fault. That's, it's not our fault. I mean, it's just, y'all have lost touch with whatever. You all have no real, nothing left of you. There's nothing. The words can't even come out of my mouth because y'all have just got so bad. You always do everything backwards, and it's okay. Huh?
Wow, it makes noises.
What is it?
The dryer.
Oh, that dryer won't bother me. Go ahead. It ain't as loud as another thing. I'd rather hear the dryer. But, oh, you're fine. But no, I just see what's happening. And it just kills me to have to come out here and speak what I know is the truth. Because this world ain't going to last. It's on its last fucking go around. It's on its last legs. I mean, you can see the cracks in the ground. You can see how dry it is and how stuff is. You can just tell. I mean, watch the news. Watch California. Every year it gets so fucking hot down there. It like kills all the freaking houses and stuff. And people loses all their stuff. Florida down there, right where she used to be. Florida, all they have is fucking hurricanes every goddamn year. You build a house down there, your house gonna get swept away. I wouldn't live down there for nothing. But I'm just saying that it's showing its ass. And it's coming. Whatever it is, if it's fire, water, whatever it is, another Ozark flood or whatever it is, it's coming. Because this ain't gonna last very long. This stuff it's getting so bad now. It's just miserable. I say it myself. I'm glad I didn't grow up a kid in this era. It is so bad. I liked it when everybody was a lot younger and had fun, and there wasn't so much crap to have to go through. You could go outside and enjoy the fresh air and play and have fun. Even after I had my surgery, when I had my knee worked on, I still found ways to go out there and have fun. Yeah, I couldn't jump no more and do the things that I used to do, but I could still throw a basketball one-handed and make it into the goal. I had to change a couple of things. Used to be able to go out there and have fun. Mainly with my dad. And every once in a while, like old Bonehead, I'd put up with his stuff. Because his dear old mother wanted me to straighten him out because he'd been over there probably her words, he was getting into everybody. They had drugs, most of them, and this and that. She says I was his problem solver. I wasn't nothing but a piece of shit. It wasn't long till I catch him on fucking Facebook worrying about that than he is about the game me and him went to. And I called him doing that. I said, well, if you ain't gonna do no more than that, let's go the fuck home. Come on. And he did. He worried more about that. So I guess anybody that's threw anything at me, Stacy, who else? Chastity, the rest of them, all of you. You give me stuff that I can't handle. Chastity, I tried to go to church with her. I tried to get her to laugh, try to get her to smile. She's more worried about that fucking man she had over there. I don't know what her problem was. She wouldn't even do nothing like she used to. She just had these old friends around her that would have drove me crazy, and I'd have gotten rid of them in about 5 minutes. And then, on top of that, Stacy and them, we used to have their number. Oh, well, here's another thing. I get excited. Me and her go apart. And supposedly I had in my head, I thought it was going to be my wife and her couple kids and her man or something. Oh, my God. Oh, the whole van was full of fucking people. I mean, they must have been at least 20 or 30 in there. Well, it's all in there. And again, my every time something happens, it never gives me a break. I never get to be happy anymore. I ain't been happy since God knows the last time. I mean, when I met my wife, that's something. And me and her do the best we can do. But we ain't been happy hardly these whole 10, 11 years because we've had to put up with everybody's drama, everybody's problems. We're a problem just being married, I reckon. Well, they didn't give us much of a choice. I tried to have fun. I tried to go over and give her people a chance to those gatherings. Same as my wife did. There wasn't much to do. At least over there, I guess at my Aunt Regina's, you could at least watch some TV. You know, and at least they would say hi, hello, or something. Somebody would. You know, you could go in there and talk to good old Papa. And then, but yeah, I just, there ain't really anything left to accomplish. I didn't get to do anything I wanted to do. Oh yeah, people like my dad would say, "Oh, Derek, you could be the best ring announcer there ever was. You could be, disc jockey, Derek. Oh God, what else? Broadcaster for the Braves." I said, I can't do any of that stuff. I have time for it. I said, you'd have to sacrifice everything you're doing. My dad's job, my dad's work. My mama, I would sing, and the only time I sung was when I went to one of them family gatherings when Diane and them want me to come down there, and me and Darren, we came down there, and that's the only time we got to see our cousins and all them, and the whole bunch. Like I said, between Aunt Angel and Kenny and all these people fucking these damn women, that's where all these kids come from. So that's how we get. That's why it was so big. I mean, it's all right with me. I mean, like I said, they wasn't bad kids. There's a bunch of them. I ain't seen them in, God almighty, I probably ain't seen them since I was at least, well, what am I now, 37? Yeah. I bet I ain't seen them almost 20 years. I bet it's at least been about that long. I mean, the last gathering I could remember going to was the year before before Granny Dan passed away. Oh, yeah, I would never keep your away from you. And no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about last times I had anybody do anything fun. Oh. I wasn't talking about doing anything with what's left of them. Oh, that's long gone now. But what I was talking about is just illustrating what memories I have to bring up to remember anything good, to have anything to laugh at, anything fun. That's what me and my wife has to do. Every once in a while, we can sit here and laugh at Jim Cornette's stuff, or have a good old laugh at something he's talking about, or Brian Lass. But everybody, like I said earlier in that other video, I said everybody treats Facebook like it's nothing. Nobody puts any value in it. Everybody don't know what a unicorn vest is. They don't even know whether they're going. I guess they don't even know what color panties they put on this morning, or what pair of underwear they put on, the way they act. It ain't that fucking hard to know what a unicorn vestie is. It's like I've been trying to figure out this mystery. What the hell's a girlfriend to another girl? For God's sake, you know what I'm saying? That's fucking stupid. I mean, I might as well call Dakota and Eric and Jason my boyfriends. Right? Because that's what it's headed to. They thought there was something wrong with me when I turned Bonehead down because I wouldn't go out with this young girl. They thought I was gay or something. And I said, no, I just ain't ready. I ain't ready to venture out there. You know what I'm saying? Come here. Race your heart. Come here. You're a little sweet thing. I love you too. Huh? No, you're not. No. No. I know you are. You're doing good, baby. I love you too.
I don't want to be away from you.
Oh, you little sweetheart. Well, you ain't got to worry about that. Me and you'll always be together. You know what?
Everybody else left me behind.
I'll let you get on here to me. Just go calm down for a minute. But, because I about went an hour, I'll go a few more minutes to let her calm down. But no, it's not her fault. And like I said, it's just a realization. Everybody has come to, whether they want to admit to it or not, this world has gotten so bad. You can't look nobody in the eye. You can't say nothing. God damn, if you say one fucking thing comes out of my mouth, they'll fucking criticize you. Every fucking woman I've laid my eyes on after my wife has come in here and run us over like I don't know what. And every one of them's always got something up their sleeve, something to do, and something that entertains them. Me and my wife, it's gotten so bad, I don't even want her just asking just anybody for rides. I told her, I said, if Hazel's available, or Roger over there, I said, or something like that, I'd rather ask him before you go and start, because I said, we got 15, 20 people out here wanting to give her a ride every time they saw her. I said, if one of them other two ain't available, then yeah, go to it. You know what I'm saying? If it's absolutely necessary, and it's raining or something, snowing, sleeting, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no reason for her to ask these strangers this stuff. I mean, I didn't even get the shit started that mess. Me and her walked down there every day for almost 2 years. And I tore my damn shoes up out here, and that's why I'm trying to save these. But it's getting pretty bad. I mean, this is the truth coming from me. Ain't nobody else won't do it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna share it out there. It needs to be heard. Maybe it might open a few people's eyes to look at a few people more differently. Maybe instead of being mean to those like me and my wife who's handicapped and can't help what situations we're in, among other people, Maybe they might be a little bit nicer. They might think about some things, maybe. Like I said, I don't know. It may not work, but at least it'll be out there. Hell, like I said when I started the video, it gives me something to do. Like I said, I cried the most I've cried on the video because it really hits my heart. Talking about a sermon, I'm speaking one now. So, I'm at 45 minutes. Honey, are you ready? You want to get on for a little while? Go ahead. Don't worry about it. Come on. I'm going to let her come on and let her take over for a good while. I don't care how long she takes. Come on. Don't worry about the people. You go right ahead.
I don't like this anymore. I don't like being judged. I don't like being criticized for being here. I want to explain that because I don't have family and friends here. I don't have nothing. I only have my husband and my dogs here. Why I carry my dogs is because I have anxiety and depression and bipolar disorder. I went to a Wazzy for a little while because my mom lied on me, said I was suicidal, and I wasn't. I was in a mental hospital in Knoxville. I was at Peninsula Hospital for something that my family lied on me. I don't have family coming around doing fun things with me or my family or my husband. They say things that's not true about my husband. I always stick up for him because that's what I was supposed to do. You're supposed to have each other's back, no matter what. Like my husband said, I'm stronger than that, and I'm not. I'm not always perfect. That's what Nick taught me to not. Everybody's not perfect. Everybody could be a Christian and go to church and you know, like he said, you can go in church and pretend that you're a Christian, but you don't know for a fact if you are or not, or if you're saved or not. Yes, I was saved at 10 years old at Bethlehem Baptist Church. That was the first church I got baptized. I was only probably 19 years old. Why my family don't come around is because my mom and them said that they can't take care of a handicapped child. They thought that I was the crazy one when I'm not. My mom said, she thought I went after her first husband tried to kill him, and I never picked up a knife or nothing or a gun. She said I was hitting on him. I wasn't hitting on him either. I'm not interested in my mom's men. I got my own man. I don't know what was going through my mom's mind. I don't know if she was on drugs at the time or what, or she was screwed up or what. I had my dad. She gave me to my dad when I was just a baby. He took me in no matter what. Because my mom lied to him and said, that she couldn't afford to take care of her firstborn. I was born a preemie. I didn't deserve to be born. But, like Nick said, nobody's wanting to be born, It was a gift from God that somebody was born. And, I'm tired of being judged because I'm disabled or if I can't work or I'm on SSI. Like you guys always say to report dolls, you rub it in my face or somebody else's face, stealing money, scamming people. Only way I get on there is because I'm a reborn mom, and I would love to have a reborn boy once in a while, or, I collect dolls. I had, like my husband said, I met somebody from Alabama that collects dolls. And she said it helps her with her stress. Because she's always stressed out. I'm tired of being stressed. I'm tired of seeing my man upset. I'm tired of seeing my man cry. He just lost his dad and his great grandmother. You just lost them. And I lost my grandma and my uncles. That's what I have a memory of. My only one my family calls me is when somebody dies. Or if they have to go to Florida when somebody's sick. They don't take care of me. They don't care. They said that because they have jobs and that my grandmother has seizures, I can't go over there and see her. Well, I'm her first grandbaby to be born. I don't get to go nowhere with my family. I can't go anywhere with my family because every time, if I was with my family going to do something, I know that I will feel miserable and bored. There ain't nothing to do over there but sit there and watch TV. And, I don't get to see my cousins. I don't get to see my brothers. I don't get to see my sister.
Their next trophy.
Yeah, the next trophy. My sister is getting ready to have another baby again. I just heard the other day. And her name is Bella. And I never got to see her kids be born. I was locked up for almost 5.5 years in a Pensacola hospital with bars for no reason. And then when I got out, I was allowed to eat certain foods. I was allowed to eat with a fork. I wasn't allowed to eat with a spoon. I was on a whole bunch of medications I didn't need. Like my husband said, it was just sleeping medicine. And I don't need sleeping medicine. My husband said, I'm doing good for a person that went to Hawaii. Like, he was with somebody that was in Hawaii with me. Her name was Connie Moore. And Derek said, she overdosed on her medicine once because she got in a fight with one of her family members.
No, it wasn't over that.
Oh, well.
But she got in a fight with her dad.
Her dad.
And stuff.
Yeah.
She called me up and I was like, hey,
yeah.
I knew something was that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But my husband said, I'm doing good for a person that went to Hawaii. I'm not crazy like other people in Hawaii or I'm different. Ever since I got out of the mental hospital, it's really helped me be the person that I want to be today. I don't want to be the person I was in the past. I don't want to be remembered by that if something happened to me. I don't want to be remembered by that because I said the only person I'll probably go to my funeral is my husband if I go before him. And that's the only person I want at my funeral because I know he cares about me. And I care about him. I love him to death. I wouldn't know what to do without my husband being here today. It just, God put him on my heart and I knew that he was the one for me because God showed me that he was the one. And yes, I'm a Christian. I try to be, but everybody's not perfect. I go to church because I'm, on Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night because I don't have nothing here to do. My husband lets me. He said, if I want to go to church, I can go to church. If I don't want to, I don't have to. He's not that kind of person. Yes, I'm one of unicorn bestie. And I've been crying and crying and crying for this. But like Master said, it might be time to give up. But maybe he is right. Maybe he is going with his gut. Because he said mostly his gut is right. And yes, it's wrong for God to take Danny, but we didn't know that was going to happen today. And we just got one morning, I was taking a nap and I got woken up by maybe it was almost 5:30 in the morning. I got a phone call and I was all the way asleep. And I was in the bedroom and I was getting ready to run out of bed and go get my husband because, I got a phone call that morning. And it was the ambulance, saying that Danny didn't make it. Because, they were only 5 minutes away from the hospital. They said that they couldn't get him off the floor. And his back busted. They said his blood supply in his back busted. And that's awful that Derek lost his great dad. That's one thing he had. And that's one thing I had. he was more dad to me than my own dad. My dad went down the wrong path. He was on drugs. I was always in prison or jail or in trouble with the law. I didn't want to go down that path when I lived with him. I wanted to be something more than that. I wanted to go to college that time. And I didn't get to because my dad couldn't afford for me to go to college. But he pushed me to graduate though. And I am happy that somebody did do something right for once. Did push me to do something for my life that made me a better person. Yes, I was a bad child when I was little, but that don't every child is bad. When they do something like I ran in the house once in a while, or if I smart enough to my mom or my dad, I got my butt busted and I got grounded afterwards. And I learned from being grounded, you don't disrespect your parents when you're that little. You don't know better. But my dad was mostly there. My mom wasn't. She was always at AutoZone working when I was little. She was pregnant with me at that time. She was working. She didn't know she was pregnant with me. She went and told my dad when they were in high school. She was only 16 at the time. She told my dad that she was pregnant. She didn't think she could get pregnant. But you know what? I popped out. You know what? My mom gave me up after that. You know, this was the first time I got to see her after Christmas. She brought me a washer and dryer, didn't she, honey? She brought me a shower, detergent, and the scent sheets. That's the only thing she brings me. Like if I ask them to do one little small thing for me, like my husband, bless his heart, I've been asking my grandparents to buy me a brand new DVD player. My husband went out all the way on his, bless his little heart, he had to go get me this beautiful computer because, you know, my family wouldn't do anything for me. You know, it's stupid, you know. You guys need to grow up. Put your adult panties on and grow up. This ain't, we're not in high school. We're not in elementary. We're not in middle school. We are grown adults. If you are, you know, if you are a single woman that I've been living for all these years, for almost 5 years, grow up and act an adult. Stop sending codes. Stop playing around. Stop using excuses. Stop saying you need money for your car. Why do you have a car if you can't pay for it? Why do you not have a job? That's one thing I'm gonna have on the list. I'm gonna ask these questions when I meet y'all. I'm gonna have 10 questions on a piece of paper and I'm gonna let you write the answers. It's not gonna be me writing the answers, and I'm not gonna be no messenger. I'm not gonna be telling, my husband said, don't be telling me from a third person. If you want something, you come to him or me both. I'm tired of you guys getting mad because I'm married to him. Every married couple is looking for a third. I see it on Facebook. We ain't the only ones out there looking for that.
But I mean, it's different. A lot of people.
Yeah.
Doing it.
Yeah. I don't know why you guys are getting so pissed off.
Well, they might not be as vocal as we are.
But you know, I'm tired. I'm tired of getting pissed off. I'm tired of people. If I post something like I'm looking for a free doll, fuck you. It was on my group. What the fuck? If I can post what the fuck I want. If you guys can post out your naked pictures on Facebook or what you guys post about how you're being beaten and how you're being thrown out of the window. Oh, got a bad relationship. Fuck you bitches. You know, you're just whores out there wanting attention. Like I got a video chat the other day. A woman was showing her body with a bra and underwear, and she's playing with her hair, and she wouldn't speak. She wouldn't even look into the video. She was looking outwards. And I'm like sitting there looking to her in the video trying to get her to talk. My husband was right here. sitting in this chair where he always sits. And I don't lie. You people don't understand. You guys are calling me scammers. You're calling me liars. You're calling me sluts, whores. Well, that's what you are. I don't slut around. I keep my legs shut. Thank you very much. Yes, I make out once in a while. But goddamn, I'm not like you guys going to every man that's bring your little goddamn legs. Keep your legs shut if you don't want a goddamn kid. Keep your goddamn bitches, ass, whores, sluts, legs shut. Okay, I'm tired of hearing. See, I'm tired of hearing that you guys can't take care of your kids. Well, if I do got one on the way, I don't need your bitch ass controlling me. Because guess what? I'm going to teach my daughter. If anybody messes with her or touches her down on her way, I'm going to beat your bitch's asses. I don't give a damn. I'm going to teach my kid how to bop. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of you guys disrespecting my man. I'm tired of it. He is sweet. He is generous. He's handsome. He's smart. He's talented. You guys gotta hear him sing. He is so a man than I ever been with. He treats me with so much respect. You should show him respect, not disrespect. I learned that. He's taught me a lot since I've been away from my family. He's taught me a lot not to back down from anybody. I'm not scared of nobody. If you think I'm scared, come face me about it. Because I will tell your little bitches off. I want a woman that don't have nothing going on. No kids, no hubby, ex-husbands, or I don't want no married couples. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of crying in front of my man, seeing my man get all upset because he sees me crying. I hate it for him. Because he sees me cry. Every time I wake up, I start bawling. Because I'm bored. Like he said, I'm bored. I'm tired of doing the same old, same old. I want to be going somewhere with my unicorn bestie, go in the zoo, go bowling, go play basketball, go to the park, go walk the walking trails, color, dance, go outside and pet my cows and my bunnies. I got 4 bunnies outside right now that I rescued. That's the only thing I got around my church. Like my husband said, I walk around the church just to get exercise because I hurt my knees 3 years ago. I heard it in 2010, thing. 2011, my bad. 2011, I heard on my birthday. I got so excited. Let me explain this. I got excited just to see my family. Yes, I made a wrong mistake because I got too excited. I did a backflip because I used to be a cheerleader in high school. I used to be so athletic. I was skinny. I could do cartwheels. I could do backflips. I could dance. And I had a pretty little red and white dress on. I was like a burgundy outfit. I don't know what happened to it. I was on a basketball team. I was on a soccer team. I was on a volleyball team. I was on a softball team. I was on track and field. I went to Special Olympics. I was an ice skater. I probably can't do it now. I used to race on ice with other schools for championships. I got first place on my ice skating. I was the first ice skater that made my school proud of me for once. Yes, I worked at TAC. It was a warehouse. Yes, my mom knew about that. She got pissed off because I was getting a check. She got pissed off when I was volunteering at Brookwood Nursing Home. Yes, I worked there. And I'm going to let that Grace Healthcare know. Yes, I worked there before. That was 10 years ago. Okay? That was when Miss Libby got laid off. I got laid off because she said she couldn't use me. And you called me a damn liar in front of the damn patients? Fuck you, bitch. You don't know me. I'm tired. I can't get a job at Boys and Girls Club. I can't get a job at the nursing home. I used to work at NHC. I used to volunteer. I worked at 2 McDonald's, a Wendy's. Only why I got that Wendy's job is because of my mother being a manager, a shift manager. Matt was a full manager. Thank you, Matt. Uh, you were very sweet to me back then. Uh, and when I came here, I came here on July 4th, 2000, and I think it was in 2011. No, 2010, because my mom moved up here July 4th. And that's when I moved before my grandparents moved up here. And then I went to Ohio. I traveled. I'm from Tampa, Florida, St. Petersburg. I had a whole bunch of family down there that doesn't have anything to do with me. Fuck you. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of being mistreated. But I gotta go now. Bye.
Well, she didn't take as long as I did, but it's still a good little bit. Um, like I said, I didn't say how long this was going to be, but we had a lot to get out. But she always used to think this stuff was just how it was going to be every time she, I guess, I don't know, she got used to being around all that. As I've said before, a lot of that stuff up there, there's more population, there's more hoes, there's more sluts and everything else in there. They all they know is to drink or smoke or do these drugs. She got caught up in something similar to that kind of close, and at least the drinking part of things. But and that's like I said, that's these people. She went and looked them up, and they didn't care, nothing. Didn't care a bit. It's just all a waste of her time, my time. That's the first time I ever really had to really do somebody so bad that I freaking took a song and.
Where did you go to school from? Do you want something much or do you want
Good. It don't matter, whatever one you want. Okay. But yeah, unfortunately, she just seems to finally, I guess, she's realizing. I don't like this, but it's going exactly the way I've lined it up. Y'all just playing my hand. It's exactly lined up the way I figured. Because I just can't. I can't function around just any people. I'm not that way. She didn't know that until I approached her right after I think it was the first gathering. I said, it wasn't really that good, was it? She told me at the time, basically, give it a little more time. We gave all that stuff a little more time. It just kept getting worse. And like I said, the stuff up there where she was in Ohio and all these other places, before all that, there's just a lot more populations, a lot more eyeballs, a lot more arms and legs and titties and ass and everything else to look at. Ain't that much down here. Like I told her, the old crowd, the 60 and above crowd that dominates this down here. It ain't like all that up there, them other places, other states. My God, the last thing count, we get 1,647 people. Well, there's two of us right here. Who's the other 1,645 people? Well, they ain't much. Like I told her earlier, it's probably about 15% of them has to be kids. So that's the only thing keeps the schools alive. I mean, it's exactly what it is. It's like I said, there's just enough kids to keep this town from sinking. That's all it is. there ain't nothing else keeping it alive. Because I mean, it certainly ain't the old crowd. I mean, my God, I could just imagine if it was the other way around and you had more young people than you had the old people up here. They wouldn't have a thing to do. There's nothing to do up here. I wish I was lying about it, but I'm not. Nobody up here. I mean, it's like dead to the world up here. I first moved up here, uh, with my wife. She couldn't even hardly go out the goddamn door for somebody to fucking come down here. And coming out and speaking to her. They just had to speak to her. Just had to do it. I don't know. Trying to get that girlfriend shit going. Like I said, you might as well call Bonehead and Eric and Jason, my boyfriend crew. Because because my God, what else is it going to be called anyway? So, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all want to toot yourself about your little girl stuff. So you might as well call that what it is. The only difference is we didn't go to each other's houses. Stuff like that. And go out on the prowl all the time. Just school. But anyway, it's just got to the point where, I'm fine with nothing. I have to be. I don't have a choice. As much as she wants this to happen and this stuff that she hopes for and I've hoped for, y'all act stupid and you say, well, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. I have put videos out here explaining exactly that. Well, you know what? I'm just going to share one of these damn videos. If it's somebody off one of them things, if you ain't within if you ain't somewhere comfortable, like she said, if somebody comes up out here and I get off this goddamn video, me and her gonna sit here because we don't have anything better to do. You give us, me and her, something to do tonight. I'm gonna put down the top 10, if not 20. I bet I could at least go 20. Top 20 things. Well, I don't care. We can go over it and see if we come up with something different. We don't never know. But we'll sit there. It gives us something to do. So, because you just never know when you might come across one of these people. It wasn't but about last week, the latest and most recent one, playing that little game again. I'm sick of it. It just makes me so ill inside. I mean, I just don't know what to do. But like I said, I'm fixing, because we went on here long enough. I think we give you a history lesson. And I'm thinking, well, in this video, she said her piece. I think I went about 45 minutes a while ago, and I think that's good enough. Yeah, I was highly animated and everything. So we're fixing to wrap this thing up, and we're going to see this right here. We're going to write, I don't care if it's 10 things, 20 things, whatever it is. Every question I can goddamn think of between me and my wife. See this board right here? Well, if you're in Decatur, expect to get questions asked. Because you ain't going to come up in here running me and my wife over with all your shit. If it fits, like the puzzle. If the puzzle piece fits, then it's all right. If it don't, I will cut the losses before they start. There won't be any second chances. If it's that bad, did I say I'm done and my wife says she's done, that's going to be the first chance. But we're going to sit here. I don't care how long we sit here because, like I said, we go to bed late anyway. So I'm just letting everybody know that we're not joking. We'll keep this thing open a little longer. I'm not waiting 5 more years. I ain't definitely waiting 10 more years. Whenever that clock of mine and my wife's is up, that stuff goes in the garbage completely. Kaput. We'd give you enough time. Like I said, I trace it all the way back to Kerry Walker. So you can say it's been going on since 2018. It was about right after WrestleMania that year. It's like 34, WrestleMania 34. So it's been a good while. Okay? So, yeah, you damn right. I'm sure everybody at this church and everywhere else is having a big old laugh and a hoo-ha-ha-ha deep down inside, even though they're sitting there praying and they're saying they ain't having a big hoo-ha and they're letting everybody go up there and have, and I'm glad Nick does some of that. But like I said, I'm not waiting. I'm not making me and my wife wait on this thing for that long. You know, it's just not worth it. She's got her dolls here. She's a reborn mom. She may not get to do anything else fun. I may not either. But I run my family down. I've said all I'm gonna say tonight. So I'm gonna get over here and get with her and figure out what this list needs. But here we go. We'll see you later.